Happy now, all is now. It's a gift to be in the present. Fresh sage sunning back in here, putting out my perspective into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're now tuning into the mind of an alginate moon, and it is Cancer hours. And this is going to be a report of the transits of how it stands at the moment and what you should look out for. Okay, so we got moon in Taurus actually as I make this video. Moon in Taurus, sun in Capricorn, cusping Aquarius. Okay, so you could say we're in Aquarius season because that Capricorn is in 29 degrees the sun is in 29 degrees Capricorn. Okay, so it's a cusp. Any planets from 28 all the way on to 30, you know, is a cusp. And then from 0 to 1, from 1 to 0, you know, give or take, you know, for 2, you know, or from 3, you know, if from 3 to 0 type shit, you know, around there would be a cusp from the previous sign. But from the higher numbers, from in this situation being at 29 degrees, is for the next sign. Okay, so we are entering Aquarius season. Okay, so which means it is the middle portion of winter. Okay, so what is so significant about this Aquarius season is that the sun is actually conjuncting Pluto. Okay, so we're coming into Aquarius season with the sun conjuncting Pluto. Okay, so with this is, you know, the energies to take power and control. You know, we'll have this feelings or, you know, actions, and Pluto, you know, sort of shifts things around whenever it enters into a sign. Okay, so Pluto is going into Aquarius, okay, but it's in Capricorn right now and at 29 degrees. Okay, so it's conjuncting the sun, so it basically gives you all this energies to want to take power and control over whatever house you got this wherever they're conjuncting at, whatever house they're conjuncting at, you know, whatever house you got Capricorn in, you know, you would look at, you know, how you should take power and control, how it's playing out, you know, like, are you, you know, sort of taking power and control over that house? Do you have planets in that house? What house lord is it, you know, which is Capricorn? So it's like, are you gonna have to initiate some sort of way of building and structuring and having discipline in that house? Okay, this is how you take power control over whatever house you got Capricorn in, because, you know, Pluto is gonna shift into Aquarius, and we're gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a whole new change type shit, you know, as far as technology, networking, you know, being in the public, you know, how you gain some sort of public status, you know, these things are gonna change. You know, we're gonna be we're gonna be in a more, let's say, technology is gonna ramp up, you know, so people would be in the park, you know, type shit, going live. And I see this shit already, you know, people people are going live, you know, while on their daily activities type shit. You know, people are actually going live doing, you know, just doing normal things. So that's what's gonna become the new norm. You know, online technology. You know, I seen some sort of new technology when it, you know, as far as robots type shit. You know, so let's say robots will be more introduced into our society type shit. So when they say people are gonna lose jobs, you know, this is basically here type shit. That shit is coming. It's basically near. Okay, so that's how Sun conjunct Pluto is gonna play out. So Pluto is actually gonna move into Aquarius later in January. It's still retrograde right now. No, it's not retrograde, but it's gonna move into Aquarius later into January, where it will be for the next 15 years. Okay, so we got Moon in Taurus, Sun in Capricorn. This is a trine, okay? So this is a gift as far as, you know, being more secure. We're gonna have all the opportunities and the stargates and opportunities to react and respond towards our status. So this is valuing your status, okay? So you might feel you might feel like loving your status. You know, let's say valuing, honing in on your status, really anything let's say anything you value, and your gifts, okay? So you might find opportunities to make a status out of your gifts, okay? And this is the opportunities or the stargates to do that, okay? Materializing from your business. You might see something to love about whatever status or career you got going on. Okay? So that's how that play out. All right? So we also got Moon in conjunct Venus. Moon in conjunct in Venus. Okay, so Moon being in Taurus, in that third decan, almost. Okay, so Venus being in Sagittarius. Okay, so it's like what we love and value is filtered out through spirituality, God, higher learning. Okay, so emotionally we are, reacting, we're misunderstanding how to react and respond to these things. Okay, so we're misunderstanding how to react and respond to what we love. Okay, so with this, this plays out where it's like you were filtered out. We have this love frequency filtered out through spirituality, God, religion, higher learning, traveling, but it's in that third decan. Dealing with the sun aspect, so it's more fixated on this. So we're fixated on, this spirituality, and this is what we love, so it's like emotionally we want to materialize from these things, and we're finding misunderstanding, and misunderstandings plays out 150-degree angles as sins. Okay, so we're missing the point. It's like God don't got shit to do with that. All right, God don't got shit to do with this material realm. This material realm is based on your you manifest this material realm based on your desires. You're here because of your desires. This is what so Taurus, the moon being in Taurus makes us because the moon being is actually exalted in Taurus, so having the moon in Taurus, we want to indulge in the things we love, but with Venus being in Sagittarius, it's like giving us this little reminder to love and appreciate and value things that are more Sagittarius-like, more God-like, more more heavenly-like, more spiritual, and God don't got shit to do with this material realm. Okay, it's the humans. It's all the humans. All right. So we also have moon trining Pluto. Moon trining Pluto. We also have moon trining Pluto and Capricorn. Pluto and Capricorn. Okay. And it's makes us it gives us all the opportunities to react and respond to our status, what we want to take power and control over regarding our status. All right. So yeah, we want to take power control over our status, emotionally. We're looking within, how can we actually grow our status, grow with our status, how can we, what can we change about our status? Okay, we're looking at what can we change about our status or career. How can we react and respond to these things? So moon trining We also have Moon trining Mars in Capricorn. Okay, so it's this is the gift, 120-degree angle. Okay, so this is how can we the gift to react and respond to our passions, you know, and our passions is filtered out through Capricorn. Okay, so it's it makes it where, you know, we have this emotional, you know, substance that we can you know, basically, you know, use our passions. So we got passions is filtered out through Capricorn, Moon filtered out through Taurus. So it makes it more like, because Mars is exalted in Capricorn, Moon is exalted in Taurus. You got to remember. So this is, if I didn't mention, we got a grand Earth trine. I probably did in my last video, but I will still mention that again because it's still present, you know. So it's like, let's turn that off. All right, so we have, whenever there's a grand Earth trine, it's more, there's a lot of opportunities to be had as far as growing something material or maternal or security. Okay, so with Mars being exalted in Capricorn and Moon being exalted, it makes us, this is a really nice time. This is a really good energy to basically really take the time, because I've got Mars in Capricorn, you know. So it's like, if you really sit down and take the time with your passions, you know, it's like you'll be surprised what you can come up with. And we also have, you know, it's like with Jupiter being in Taurus, with Uranus being in Taurus, you know, this is a time to really, you know, expand, you know, whatever material or maternal, whatever earth energy you got, you know, whatever house you got these planets in, you know, whatever house you got these planets transiting as well. Okay, so yeah, it's really slow and steady, but you will see like, yeah, like the progress, you know. But it's like, but once you really take the time, that's the thing about Capricorn, time, you know. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn deals with time, you know. Saturn is the ruler of the 24-hour, you know, ruler of the 24-hour schedule, you know, humanity have put themselves in, you know. Saturn rules that shit. Okay, so it's like you take the time with your passions. Okay, you really take the time to see, okay, what am I really passionately into? What are my passions, you know? And once you find it, you'll find like, yo, it's like my Sag sun, you know, kind of make me really, you know, let's say play down. I'll be playing down myself, but it's like with the Capricorn Mars, you know, it's like it really gives me the feelings and emotions, and you know, and I, with my passions and all the shit I do, you know, having like over 50 songs, you know, and just having over 200 videos type shit, what I'm passionately into, you can see it, you know. So yeah, that's just how that Mars play out. It makes Mars and Capricorn really makes their their passions, you know, more physical in a way. You know, they like to be in well, physical but spiritual in a way, you know, because if you look at the Capricorn glyph, you know, the Capricorn glyph type shit, you know, the tail at the end type shit, that's the little, the tail. Yeah, it's like a seahorse type shit, you know. So it's like whatever we materialize and make sense out of and initiate, you know, it's like we can, depending on sun, moon, ascendant, and all that shit, and the rest, you know, it's like we can be the goats, you know. We can be the goats of, you know, whatever we're passionately into type shit. All right. So we also have moon conjunct Uranus and Taurus. So this is the opportunities, stargates, to be able to react and respond in a unique way. Okay. So it's like moon conjunct Uranus. Yeah. So moon conjunct Uranus and Taurus. So it's like, as far as being fixated in whatever house you got Capricorn in, not Capricorn but Taurus, whatever house you got Taurus in, you know, you want to be fixated and, you know, and reacting and being aware and being receptive in that house. But Uranus dealing with, you know, unique ability and rebel, so you might want to rebel as far as whatever house you got Uranus in. Okay. So, or you could be unique, you know, so you might have a unique identity, a unique way of carrying yourself, a unique aura. You know, you might have a unique status, you might have unique friends, you might have unique places you go to, you know, you might have unique dreams, you might have, you know, a unique way of gaining comfort, you know, a unique home type shit, you know. So as far as whatever house you got Taurus in, you know, just know you gonna have feelings and emotions of reacting and responding in that house, which can, you know, play out as materializing, because it's filtered out through Taurus. And, you know, the moon is exalted in Taurus, so, and we receive with our moon, so you manifest with your moon, and yeah, and that's how that plays out. So We also have I think I said that shit last. Yeah, we have Moon trine Black Moon Lilith in Virgo. Okay, Moon trine Black Moon Lilith in Virgo. This is emotions and feelings of being embarrassed as far as whatever house you got Black Moon Lilith and Virgo in. Whatever house you got Black Moon Lilith and Virgo. So you might be embarrassed about your money. You might be embarrassed about your status. You might be embarrassed about your sex life. You might be embarrassed about your work life, whatever, your health. You know, you might be embarrassed about, you know, how you have fun. You might be embarrassed about what you entertain, you know. So yeah, that's how that plays out. Okay, so we also have Moon sextile. We have Moon sextile Neptune and Moon sextile Saturn. Okay, so sextiles. Sextile 60-degree angle for opportunities. Okay, so we have the opportunities to react and respond and make our dreams practical at this time. Okay, so we have opportunities to react and respond and make our dreams practical. So with this is with Moon being in Taurus, Neptune being in Pisces, Neptune being dealing about the dreams and spirituality is and delusions, lower octave, illusions, higher octave, because life is an illusion. Okay, so you gotta know life is an illusion. Okay, and because you're not seeing life, you know, it's, you are seeing whatever the back of your brain and these optical nerves that's connected to the back of your brain is allowing you to see. So that's deep, because it's like we're moving through this life thinking everything is outside of us, but it's really all inside. So that's why life is an illusion. Okay, so with Moon, you know, trining Neptune, this is basically, yeah, the opportunities to basically manifest and materialize with whatever dreams you got, whatever you got sitting in your Piscean waters. We all got Pisces placements. Just depends on what house you got Pisces in. Whatever, you know, yeah, whatever's in your imagination, whatever's in your subconscious, that will be your Pisces house. Okay, so yeah, we also have Moon sextile and Saturn, so this is gonna almost play out in the same way, where it's just like opportunities to make our dreams a reality. Okay, so being more exalted and let's say fixated, we'll have the energies and opportunities and stargates to react and respond towards our reality. And our reality is filtered out through Pisces, which is dealing with the creativity, the subconscious, the right brain, you know, the subconscious, yeah. So with this, you know, we're able to react and respond to our reality, you know, and if you jump into it, you can, you know, manifest something that's in your subconscious. You know, you can manifest or materialize, okay? Materialize something and make it practical as far as money, as far as something secured, that makes you secure, you know? Something that you can love and value, okay? So we also have Mars trining Black Moon Lilith. So again, I think I said this. This is the gift to be embarrassed about your passions type shit. Whatever you're passionately into. Okay? So, yeah. That's how that's gonna play out. I think I did 30 minutes. So yeah. First say signing out. Catch you next now.